Meantime, Foreign Affairs Minister the Honorable Fred Mitchell, also closely watching Russia's invasion of Ukraine. He updated our Anthony Smith on the country's position on sanctions imposed on the oil-producing giant.
Until there's some formal decision made, I can only say it's an evolving story.
That's Foreign Affairs Minister the Honorable Fred Mitchell responding to questions on suggested sanctions against war-waging European country Russia. Speaking to reporters, the Foreign Affairs Minister said it's a matter which will be brought before Cabinet and, as the Prime Minister indicated, decided in tandem with members of CARICOM, and one which, quite frankly, has to take into consideration where the Bahamas lies in its relationship with neighboring nations.
This is what is really happening now, is people have to line up on whose side you're on, whether you're on there's a good guys, bad guys side. And, our allies, the United States and the West, and so that's where we're lining up. And we have to do, in my view, things which are consonant with those facts.
Now, while Russian ambassador to Cuba, Andrei Guskov, has touted an apparent increase in trade between the two nations over the past year, the Foreign Affairs Minister reasons that though no formal decisions have been made, intel suggests some banks have already instituted some rather strong policies of their own.
Many of the banks and trust companies here are already dealing with individuals who have been sanctioned and institutions that have been sanctioned as if sanctions had been imposed by the Bahamas government. And that is because in their home countries they may run afoul of the law if they do not apply the sanctions that have been applied in their home countries.
And these policies may in fact trickle down to the local maritime industry, as Russian-owned freight tankers denied entry to Canada reroute to the Bahamas. While giving no indication on how these freighters will be received on arrival, Mitchell noted this.
All I can say is it's an evolving story. There are authorities in the Bahamas who deal with entry, that's customs. They may be able to tell you what their position is with regard to it. On the issue of sanctions, it's an evolving story.
Foreign Affairs Minister is expected to make a report to Cabinet on Russia early Tuesday. Anthony Smith, ZNS Network News.